Hi guys, it's Jazz and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? Hello, hit subscribe, stick around for more. In today's video, we are part 2 to part 1 of my little hair series. It's just 2 parts. So if you haven't checked out part 1, that is how to bleach your roots from home. Super simple, super easy. And this is part 2, how to tone your bleached roots from home. Yeah. But of course, if you already bleached your hair and you're ready to go, let's just jump straight into the video. A little insight to what we're working with today. I mean, you can see there are some lovely pale yellow tones in there. The plan is with the toning to be rid of those. So there are a million different shades of platinum blonde. My particular favorite is more of a white cream. It's a neutral between the silver and the more yellowy blonde. It's literally smack in the middle because I just prefer it. I prefer a medium to cool color. It sounds really complicated, but you'll understand as we go through. So the toner that I'm going to be using is T14. This genuinely is my favorite toner. I mean, I know people love T18 and that is a good one, but my favorite is the T14 just because T18 is extremely cool. If you're going for that silvery, almost like a blue kind of tinge in your platinum hair, perfect, you go for T18. But I still want a cool to medium range, like I said earlier, so T14 is that perfect balance for me. The other thing that you're going to be needing for the toner, developer. Specifically 20 volume developer. You do not need any higher developer because this is a semi-permanent dye. We're not bleaching our hair anymore. We're just lifting it to the correct toning level. I hope that makes sense. Which is nice because it's not going to burn your scalp nearly as much as level 30 or 40. 40 is like putting acid on your scalp. I'm just pre-warning you. That's what that feels like. So that's all you need. Other things that you're gonna need is a bowl, a spatula, and some gloves. Easy as that. Let me angle you, get you in a good position so you can see what's going on. Step 1, if you don't want your fake tan to disappear, you need yourself some gloves. Okay, taking the Wella T14, we are gonna use 1 part toner and 2 parts developer. Now I am really hoping that this has not oxidized because this is a little bit older, so, oh good, she's good. I have just put in half a bottle of the toner and now I'm gonna go in with my 20 volume developer. This is gonna be the 2-part mix. It should look something like this. And then you're just gonna mix it all up. Now I can already see that I'm definitely gonna need more developer. And there you go, that is the exact consistency that you want. Don't be worried if you get little blue specks in here. That is exactly what the toner is meant to do, so don't worry. Before toning your hair, you need to make sure that your hair is wet and towel dried, which I'm about to do because I almost completely forgot that I started mixing my toner, which would have been a disaster. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. So now I'm literally gonna towel dry it. I wanna make sure it's like that perfect in between where it's not soaking, but it's not dry either because she ain't gonna work. You can really see the difference between the old bleached and toned hair and the freshly bleached hair with no toner on it. It only looks this yellow when it's damp, so don't panic. Almost a good way for me to be able to tell where I need to really tone. Lower this, I can't really see what's going on. Start to brush my hair out. This is not gonna feel good because we've only shampooed our hair from the bleach and there should be no conditioner or softeners in it. Your hair feels incredibly fragile. So like I said in part 1, brush from the bottom and work your way up. That way you're gonna avoid any knots and any breakage, which we're trying to prevent at this point. Whew. Okay, so I've managed to brush out most of my hair. This is how it is looking at the moment. I mean, taking an L. I know that I'm not going to brush my hair all the way through just because it is super fragile and extremely knotty from all the bleaching and shampooing. The next step is to tone. So now our hair's all brushed out, and if you can't brush it out, don't worry, just use your fingers to at least get rid of most of the knots. So when you do put the toner on, it at least spreads a little bit easier throughout your hair. Gloves. Okay, wear your gloves. Your fake tan is about to disappear just trust me, gloves. I've got my toner, don't worry, mine's obviously discolored a little bit just because it's oxidized, because it's been left out, but that's not a big deal. Try not to let it do that, but for the sake of the video, I didn't really get a choice. So the first place I'm gonna start is on top of my head. Now it's completely up to you, you can start on the top or the back, but I'm starting on the top just because that's the last place I bleached, so I want the most toning action there. So with the brush, just apply it literally to any yellow parts you see. There's not really a huge technique to applying toner. It's a lot easier than applying bleach. You do not have to get it as exact as bleach because toning is a lot easier to correct than bleaching, believe me, okay? One of my favorite things about toning as well is it feels really cold and really soothing after you've applied bleach. Then I'm just going to quickly massage that to evenly distribute it on my scalp. Like I said, it's a lot easier to tone than it is to bleach. I am trying to avoid around my hairline at the front as well, just because this is going to turn those parts white a lot quicker than it is on my actual scalp. Perfect. And again, it's the same for underneath. These parts are a little bit more developed, so I'm sticking with parts that are a little bit more yellow at the moment and applying the toner there first because they've not had as much time to process the bleach. Okay, so my next job is to get right in the back of my hair. So I'm gonna separate it in two and then literally lift parts of my hair and almost paint my scalp. You do need to work really quickly or else you're gonna end up with a very uneven color. Okay, so yeah, we're all applied now. All our toner is on our scalp, directly on my arm. All the toner is applied now, so all we need to do is wait about 30 minutes for it to fully develop on our yellow roots. I have set a 20-minute timer just because it takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to actually apply the toner in the first place. And obviously, as you're applying it, it is already doing its thing. And because my roots were so light, I don't feel like I'm gonna have to leave it on for the full 30 minutes. And then we'll go from there. If we need to leave it on a little bit longer, we'll leave it on a little bit longer. But until then, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Hey! Okay, so I'm back. It's been 25 minutes. I did the 20 minutes and it wasn't cute, it wasn't ready. But now that extra 5 minutes has completely transformed my head. Have a good look. We're fully toned. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash my hair. I'm gonna wash it with normal shampoo. Don't wash it with color protectant. Don't wash it with anything color related or color stripper. You wanna wash it with something nourishing, something that's gonna feed your hair a little bit, because now it's all about making sure that your hair doesn't fall off your head. I mean, very unlikely, because if you follow these steps, your hair should be pretty healthy. And then to condition the absolute, out of it, you wanna get in there, really condition it. I'm gonna do it now. Leave that conditioner in there for a good 5 minutes and let her do her thing, because Lord knows she needs it. And then I'll be back and I'll show you what she looks like, or if all of our efforts were for nothing. It is that simple. So this is all washed. I have shampooed, I've conditioned. The only thing I have left to do is literally hair care treatment, because I'm just feeling tired now. The one thing I do love about Wella products is the fact that every time I use a toner, it does make my hair feel super soft and silky. I don't know what's in it, but it's doing something lovely for my hair. So the last little tip I will give you guys is this. One of these bad boys. This is Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula. This is genuinely one of the best products on the planet that I use for my hair. Something that I don't normally do to my hair is straighten it, but I will blow dry it. And before I dry my hair, I will literally all over it, tip it upside down, flip it back over, all over it. Something that's really great about it is it's a spray rather than a really thick oil that you'd put in your hands and then moisturize through your hair. So you get in hair moisturizing mist instead, which is a lot easier to control, and then you're not getting too much oil where your hair looks heavy and oily and greasy. But this is like your best friend. Another thing that I would say is don't wash your hair for about, if you can push it to a week, push it to a week, but definitely don't wash your hair in the next 2 days, because you're gonna need to let it do its thing. It needs to heal. We've just chemically burnt it. We've then put toner on top of it, and now she just needs a moment to like chill out. She's probably feeling super exposed. Let me get you a super good look from the back. It is that simple. So easy. Honestly, you follow these 2 videos, you're gonna have perfectly platinum hair. But that is it for now. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, do not be afraid to ask them in the comments. I will answer them as best as I can. But that is it for now. So love to see you. Bye.